So what's your excuse, bro? You spiritual? That's what you telling me? You spiritual, right? You got crystals, you got sage, you namasteing, you shaloming, you all of this stuff, but you don't got your physical vessel intact, do you? So you really spiritual. You just living in spirit. You not even you inhabiting the physical world, but you're not really here. You're not really here, right? You're not really manifested, right? You half unmanifested little cunt. What's wrong with y'all? Where in the world do people get off thinking that being spiritual is an excuse to ignore the physical reality that's in front of them? It's because they don't want to face the reality, so they use that as a scapegoat, as a facade, as a charade. I used to do the same thing. More or less, I used to emphasize spirit more than I emphasize physicality or material, because it's the spirit that makes the material, right? But you can never neglect the whole picture of the encompassing aspect. So what's really going on with y'all fake spiritual individuals? Y'all really living? No. Y'all talking a lot, but y'all all hypothetical. Y'all all hypothetical. So let's keep it a gangster. Since everybody wants to refer to indigenous people, they want to talk about and romanticize the past and the ancients. The ancients was out here in this type of weather with no modern technology, no electricity, no running water, no boilers, no heat in the crib, central heating, nothing, no gas, none of that. Outside with a motherfucking deer hide or some shit, right? With the men, their women, the children, maybe a couple cut down trees turned into a teepee, and they thugging it through the night. That's real life. That's what it was. So if you such a spiritual warrior, why can't you handle modern life, which is so easy? You have everything, bro. But like what don't you have? They had to still find food, because there wasn't no supermarkets. It wasn't no mass production of any type of food. You know what I mean? You could get any type of food, especially if you live in a city. You could get any type of food that you want from anywhere in the world at the snap of a finger. So really, what is it? Where is the scarcity? But it's your lack of vision. You're not really spiritual, because if you were spiritual, you would honor that fact. You would pay homage with the action and be like, you know what? I'm so blessed to live in the year 2022, apparently. Whatever the fuck that means. I'm so blessed to live in the year 2022. Like, what? Let's get it. But you're not out here. You so tapped into the matrix. You so dependent on the matrix and so entitled and really lacking spiritual constitution that you don't realize that to be able to do with less is the power. They was out here with nothing, just their mind, their bodies, and their spirits, and they was thugging. Hey, I'm telling you, bro. Remember one time, I'm in the teepee overnight. Shouts out to Sahara and Phoebe. So I'm in the teepee overnight, and we going through, let's call it a grandpa ceremony, right? Peyote swag, fuck it, I'm out here. So we doing peyote over New Year's, right? And we in the teepee with the Native Americans. I set up the thing, everything. I went through the whole ritual process, right? It's stuck for the law, I'm not putting anything out there, promoting anything. As a Muslim, I was always taught to go seek the knowledge. I was taught that we have a basis and to go seek the knowledge, see the people, see the world. But you will always come back to this book, and it's interesting because I saw a couple things. People tying and blowing on knot. I seen that. Anyway, skip that. We gonna go back. Spiritual constitution. You go within. These people was on spiritual vision quest for real. A lot of y'all are just taking drugs because y'all can't deal with the pressures of life. There's no real life pressure. There's no real life pressure in this world, bro. Like, what's the real pressure besides your self-perceived lack? What's the real pressure besides your inability to perceive the abundance that's all around you? What's the real pressure besides your desire to not work, your entitlement to life? You think life owes you a living? Do you think life owes you a living? Let's take a pause real quick. A lot of people believe or want to believe that life owes them a living. Life doesn't give a fuck about you. It's either you make this place a better place or you die. You know what I'm saying? Either you be useful or you die. But the thing about it is, like, with 2022, we have so much abundance that it keeps a lot of people alive. And if we took away that abundance, a lot of people would die, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm the most survivable, but I have a mental faculty that's very valuable to the tribe. I have a strategic mind. I know, and I'm out here ready to work. I'm out here ready to do things, right? I'm out here willing, so the tribe is gonna fuck with me. I mean, no matter what tribe I get down with, we getting down. A lot of y'all not getting down. Y'all gonna cry, y'all gonna sit down, y'all gonna bitch, y'all gonna moan. We don't need that. Liability, get them out of here. Assets only. So are you an asset? Everybody that was back there in the spirit, you talking about spiritual, ancients, the ancestors? Everybody was an asset, bro. You was an asset on some level. Either you was Mr. Feather, talking to spiritual, you know what I mean, and telling the stories, or you was the warrior chief, and you was out there like, yeah, we out here. You feel me? We leading the battles, all of that. No matter where you was at, Africa, the Americas, Europe, it don't matter, the Vikings. It was like that. Like, it was real. You had to be like that. A lot of y'all not like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm, like I said, I'm not the toughest individual, but I'm a valuable motherfucker. I'll tell you that much. You feel me? So it's about being valuable. Like, what's the value of your spirituality? What's the practicality of your spirituality? What's your spirit look like? Like, what it look like? Like, how that look? Like, put that into action for us real quick. You feel me? So, they was physically capable. They was running, thugging, getting the food, providing. You can't even get up and get a job. You can't even afford $5 a day, $10 a day for education. You can't get on a like, what's up? Like, you want free shit every day? You want free food, free water, free this, free that? Like, what kind of human are you? You are dependent. You a slave. You're gonna be another cog in the wheel. You see what I'm saying? If you was really spiritual, you will understand the whole aspect of everything. It's mind, body, and spirit. It's not just spirit and mind. Where the fuck does the spirit and mind get its experience? In the body. Take care of your body. Use your body. Other than that, you just living in a delusionary world. You see what I'm saying? So, this is a message to all you spiritually woke people. Wake the fuck up and get in your body and live and provide valuable work while you here. Stop occupying space and using energy in this world of material energy, resources, vibrations, right? Stop using and not giving. Stop being a user and a consumer and not a producer. The quote-unquote gods of this plane, stuck for the law, because people could take that out of context, but the quote-unquote, you know what I mean, are the most productive, the producers, the ones who generate, not the ones who just consume and dissipate. Are you really spiritual? Do you really? Come on. Whatever you are, mind, body, spirit. See, a lot of people weren't even aware of these types of thoughts. That's what I'm telling you, value. I put you onto a mindset. Now you can't go back. You can't go back. After watching this, you're gonna say, damn, I must be a bitch. Like, what the fuck? I don't got it in me. Or do you? I believe you. I believe you got it in you. I'm trying to bring it out of you. Is you gonna rise to the occasion, or is you gonna stay slaving? Whatever you are, consider the vibrations raised. We gonna get you diced. We gonna get you ripped. I did this in a matter of a year and a half. No help. I just sought their advice, sought the teachings, hired my peoples. It was like, yo, put me on. How you do this? I pay for education. You pay for college. People pay for college, bro. And still don't get no value out their life. Feel me? Because society sold them college. They didn't really go to college for the knowledge. They just went to college because, they cared about the money. They wanted the money. But they can't even use none of the knowledge that they got in college, can they? But all this knowledge I'm giving you, you can use it right after I give it to you. Boom, implement. Boom, implement. Boom, progress. Boom, success. Or you just want to continuously, redundantly live that life you choose to live that apparently is repetition, but ain't making no progress. You want the progress? Tap in. Whatever you are, mind, body, spirit alignment, soul mastery, destination mastery. Manifest the world you want to live in. Serve the function you want to live in. Become your highest self. Follow the instructions of the divine. And and you will forever be supplied. How could you be denied? Your world is yours. Vibrations raised. Sheikhy Chic over and out. I love y'all.